Hello. Can't really talk right now, so. Yeah. I don't know. Just make fun of me. But, figured it's been a while. So, let's play something new. You know? What could happen? Let's just get into it, right? I don't know. Playing Disco Elysium, which I've never seen before. But let's see what's going on. So apparently we're a detective or something. And you know, gotta be smart. So turn this up to the max. Oh shit. Okay. 6 is the max. Don't need strength. I need. There we go. Intellect and emotions. Let's solve it with our brain. What is this shit? Okay. Get a little bonus. What do we need for a bonus? I feel like we don't really need bonuses on those. Maybe one of these. We'll do that strike. Alright. Shit, man. I actually can't talk.
There is nothing.
I'll probably just be kind of playing. I don't know how much I'm talking.
Ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
The fuck? We in a Scottish pub?
An inordinate amount of time passes.
What the
It
fuck?
is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. Yes, it is. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. I know you do, baby. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
What the fuck?
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough. Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over. The song of death is sweet and then, like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it.
You can take it. You're a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. fiery streak penetrates your skull.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice Canadian motorcarriage.
Let's see. It's loud. God damn it. Oh, hell yeah. We had a good night last night, huh?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow, or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
What?
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning,
Hell yeah.
warning. The necktie is no longer contained.
Hell yeah.
What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous
What?
now. An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie. The blades come squeaking to a halt. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off.
Oh, not like... I don't really know what that does. Okay. So this is like free range movement. You can do that. Okay. Let's get dressed. Kind of detective,
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your... It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key. The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
mm-hmm. Nice. So that's my level. Oh, let me get my shoes. We got another room.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it. Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Yikes.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Behold.
Yeah.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past.
Damn. Feels bad.
Hello, officer.
Oh shit.
The young woman raises a cigarette. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor. Sparkling.
Oh hell yeah.
This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Because you're a police officer,
There
sir.
we go.
Okay, cool.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
Okay. Sir, you've been here for 3 days. Couldn't say.
You have no doubt about the drinking, but do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She
Yeah,
must
right.
have heard
So I'm a
something.
cop, right? I gotta play it down. All right, what do I say here? Here we go. Okay, I don't. Hmm. Hmm. Fuck it, right? I don't know.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
Alcohol raises testosterone
Oh hell
levels,
yeah! See that,
especially in
boys?
men.
That's what we're talking
Levels
about.
remain elevated
That
after
was their foot in the
inebriation
door.
ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
That was a foot in the door. Now
puts
she could
out
pity us.
her cigarette.
Hey, even just pity talk still helps, right?
She looks back at you.
And now,
Yeah.
it never stops. Goodbye.
Pity talk is still talking to a woman. We did it. Oh, fuck, man. What's up here? Oh, sorry. If I cough in your face, it's not meant to be rude. Okay, it's just this where we're at nowadays. unfortunately. Damn, it's a jam. Whoa. No. No. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. What's going on over here, huh? Lyrics. Alright, we got a stage. Alright.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get.
Oh, hell yeah.
Emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be through a PA system by other people. You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you.
I don't know what any of these
You will
fucking
wreak
words
havoc
mean.
with it. Don't worry. Serves them right. You have to find something tragic to sing first.
Nice. Oh, quest. Oh, shit. Okay. So what, all I have come? Okay. Okay. So what's going on, fam?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you. A competent work of taxidermy. The white
Right,
and
remember,
brown
I'm a
seabird
cop here, and I got
lies
the
among
brain.
piles of
I'm a
coasters
piece of
and
shit,
drying
right?
mugs. One of
We're
its
role
wings
playing
broken.
here, okay? This is
The man
serious.
is trying
I'm a
to
piece
mend
of
it.
shit, but I got that brain
Looks
going.
like
I know how
a
to
bird.
talk
This
to people.
is the great skua, the seabird.
Okay.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there.
Okay.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything?
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder,
I don't-
and not trash my hostel room? No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here. No, I'm not the bartender. I'm...
Bitch. Bangers, man.
Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Oh, shut up about this guy already. I'm bored.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. As you approach, he narrows his eye. If an assault were launched on this building right now, he is your half-brother.
What the hell?
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Hell yeah.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there.
Okay then. It
Okay.
looks like we had a little scheduling error.
Just
on
say something
Sunday.
stupid,
Saturday too.
and they don't know how to process it,
What
so they
he
move on.
means
It's easy.
is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days,
What the
but you
hell?
have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't
See?
mind, we
There
should
you go.
talk to him again. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Oh, we're gonna lie.
Good.
Of course I did.
But even if you haven't, we'll have time for... Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Yeah,
Sure.
See?
But did you take it down from the tree? So, the body is still.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave.
Lieutenant Kitsu.
See? It's okay, you know? We act like we have everything under control, and then, you know, like it's all part of the plan, right? Where's his car? Where's your car at, dog? Is this yours?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The vapor emanates. This must be in the cabin. You are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio micro. The frequency tableau lights up. The soft purr of...
This is Precinct 57.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. The man uses relay code.
Yeah.
10-4, message received. 10-18, state your message, sir. 10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is Veris.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge.
He what? He lost his badge?
Yeah,
Who
we'll
lost
just...
his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Ah, typical Dick Mullen, am I right?
Oh, goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding?
Satellite Officer Zikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes...
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge.
Oh.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hit...
What's going on?
Super cop here.
He lost
his badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again.
New Heights even...
Ask.
Shit.
Sergeant Orson wants to...
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. Okay, it's gone.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have...
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
I failed at 83%, man.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his phone, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it.
Satellite officer.
Oh, request a description, huh?
Oh,
we'll
shit.
give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Then come again, please. Over. I'm going to need to put you on. The officer is describing his genitalia in exaggerated.
Host in heaven. Did it... Dear God, he lost...
I'm already fucking up, bro. Fuck.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here. That's a negative.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that.
What's he saying?
He,
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
sure. Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny.
Yeah, right. You better
Tell him to
fucking.
apologize.
Sergeant Thorson requests that you apologize for the claims you made about Mac. He says you shouldn't.
Who?
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid he.
Firewater? His
Satellite Officer V. 10-4, affirmative.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Roger that.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around communication of the small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some...
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, all right. Sounded...
Yeah, Max... Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what...
We must help him.
Aw.
Yeah? How do you fucking...
I just know we can't give up on him.
Mac, man the door. This shit does not leave this room. Not...
I guess I can hold off the report.
Good.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Okay. There's a dead body in a tree. Huh? What the fuck is there a dead body in a tree? Uh-oh. That definitely is a dead body in a tree, huh?
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them, you seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears...
Active decay.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
What? Well, shit.
Yes?
How the fuck am I supposed to get him down? Guy has to fucking kid.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my... Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me. I'm going away for a long, long time.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind game.
Get the fuck out of here, face.
Very well-mannered young kids.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like...
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Huh?
Yeah, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such... You will see.
The language these kids are using. Pure, unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us.
Alright, entertain the Kuno.
Irregular speech patterns. Overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into...
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut. Right, Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed. Fuck does Kuno know?
The lieutenant takes a quick note.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
Dunno. Kiptas Gardner used to wear.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie Uppergite descent. It used to be a common.
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening? Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden beds. Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shitload, Pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno! Pig's choking! He's totally choking!
In blood official with a follow? What the fuck? Hell yeah, what's up? Sorry. I swear, I'm usually a lot more interesting. I promise. Okay? I appreciate the follow so much. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying this wonderful content.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or...
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinique.
The city's too large for him to have left. But he wasn't here either. So where was he?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You wanna know where Kuno was?
Oh, don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building.
There we go.
Kuno's city. Night City. Raid City.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about...
It's impossible to deduce what it is about. At least...
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt.
Yeah, you tell...
Looks like you're a fagari now. Whatever that means.
You're testing Kuno...
Get lost,
Kuno doesn't...
Thanks, Kuno. What the fuck? Who are you?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, of course. What can I... Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps every...
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Visual calculus.
Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see? That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbour gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you. Glad to have been of service. Now you know the locals are keeping tabs on you.
Of course. Where to? What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Mott.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment, the harbor gates. Some kind of some shops and the just coast. It's just water. No problem. Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to do.
Sure, keep them. I have enough.
Nice. What this? What the fuck? Rude. What the fuck?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth.
Whatever. Just throw up and get it over with, right?
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach until a pool of vomit lies under your...
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. I can't handle the headache. There is freight near... There's a greenhouse here.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. Pretty cool. A lot going on though. I for sure need to take these off. Don't want to look like a punk. Oh my fucking god, bro.
Hello again, officer. Sure, I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a... Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning. She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Yeah.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
There's no way.
Is all it does now. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Are you okay, officer?
The weight is reassuring, like a crowd.
You're facing tough odds.
Can't
here.
stop coughing.
It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal. No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, Go to your thought cabinet.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together.
Okay. Oh, motherfucker.
Hello, sweetie.
Her eyes move up and down your person as though taking your measurements. Her
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to? You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just at...
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, dear.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body.
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured and nothing so extravagant, dear. I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding... You'd think it would be a safe job, but I was lucky. That's quite all right.
There is no bitterness in her voice.
Whatever do you mean? Ah, yes. Of course, dear.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you.
Mr. Ga.
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41? Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many...
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need there.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as...
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your... Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in them.
She went away because none of your...
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number.
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get... I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 100...
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
One moment
Wait,
you're running
what?
like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why? That's true. Yes.
Watch out!
Nice. Let me guess, I kill her.
everything goes dark.
Back so soon. Admit it. You just missed the call. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying?
It doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
See,
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. The drinks are on the house, okay?
yeah, easy.
Alter now, and he'll cave in.
Okay, fine. I'll take it off your bill. Sleep in a post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to. Just don't thank me yet. You still owe me 60 real for and for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Yeah, it's fucking hot, huh? Jesus Christ.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on.
Received. Hold.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malak. Yes, hello? Oh, right.
See, there we go.
What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
No, not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court. No one calls the police. The union would get angry. You know, what the union says goes.
Garbage.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call. No, sorry. I don't. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union.
So the union has a phone, and there's one further down the
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer.
Yeah, go on. Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
Oh.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
You mean, why did I leave the bar?
Why not?
What? No, why would you even think that? don't bring guard. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw it. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it.
Oh, those again. I have been, you know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out. I remember this. Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot. Right.
Me neither. No idea. All I know is next to it almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the...
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. Yes, obviously. I've had sailors fighting. You need... I bet. The stuffed bird. The great skua. You threw... I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. It was a pretty bird. There since I started...
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like dogs. I really do. No, I was...
There's a pause. You can...
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you...
There we
Okay,
go.
but please don't mess it up.
Make her
Please
like us
don't
and make
take
him
how
like
you've
us.
done or something.
You hear a sigh of relief.
Anything else I can help you with? 57.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering. Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre.
Fuck, man.
There he still is, looking right through. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
They do after 7 days, yes.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark, delicate, and fragile. They feel these are clearly not boots.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not...
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique. Ace, it's clearly some manner of super armor, or future armor.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather. The locals probably scavenged it. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get... Someone could have cleaned the yard.
I hear you, cop. Talking shit about the Kuno. Come here and say it to Kuno's face.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
What? Are you trying to ignore me?
Kuno, this boots shit is super boring, and the guy's a total victim.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. For a full set...
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Not too much, yes.
The lieutenant nods. wiping.
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the just something I scraped together from my station. An area...
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
Gotcha.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air. Like...
It's anything but. This material...
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until, like whirls of floorboards. The design looked if trees were made of porcelain. This is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy... The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Good. Can you read it to me?
X5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
Wait, why?
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can...
This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt. Big brother of the regular cargo belt.
It's airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating them. I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing? Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
The cadaver hangs. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the top. His corpse is marked by stars, alcohol, and
a map of the stars. I do see some similarity to
as if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice.
So am I.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his...
Shit, Kuno!
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour.
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical... Sure. Just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by go...
His eyes are milky. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to...
I'm gone. Into the wild pale yonder. In the past. Way out. I'm a joke. Look at me. A killer. A mother... Go ahead. What do you mean? It's the power of your... imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this.
He loves those. Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions? Here you go, you loony. Fuck no. You're no Rooney. Between you and me, Your name is probably good for you. Because you have. Do I remind you of
a child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, growth?
No, not quite. Be fair now. You sure are good out of that one. Coppellini. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manner.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin.
The monster comes back into focus and explodes.
So, what do you think? I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them.
Stop talking in riddles,
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno! Fucked him up brutal-like!
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram.
The fuck he saying?
Talking about shit.
Maybe. Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet.
You would still like the hypostasis marks in the neck to be a bit more pronounced.
Maybe it looks faint to you? It could be more pronounced, actually. Dumont noté. There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to...
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Of course. You have questions, don't you? What do you mean? It's the power you...
Yeah, man!
He loves those. Come back.
Oops. The man before you is...
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in his eyes, dark brown hair. The corpse looks right through you.
So am I.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is you.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material. Someone else? You mean like the police? Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Yeah! Bang bang time!
How? Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Where? Ah, yeah.
Yeah, now...
They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno!
I'll blow his head off.
Take it!
Yeah, take...
Silence. With and produces a lightweight firearm.
He's gonna
He drops
fucking
a
miss.
paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kiel A90-90. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim.
He's gonna fucking...
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls.
God damn it.
He feels bad about it.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not Kuno sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the...
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be...
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people... But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms. Go ahead. I'm not...
This is the...
Take it, you fucking banana!
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal.
The fuck are you waiting
The buckle comes into focus in your...
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss. Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig?
Your field of view narrows. The slow movement of the branch in the wind.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry? Do it! Set me free!
Wait, what? Wait, what did I just do?
You feel as though it would be dangerous to set this creature free to roam about the cosmos.
Wait, what?
Don't.
Do it!
Intense shit, copper.
Fucker waved his gun! It wasn't intense, it was pathetic!
The lieutenant takes the gun carefully from you.
Fucking pussy didn't shoot shit, did he? Didn't shoot me.
Didn't shoot me. There is sincere disappointment on her face. This kid was expecting pandemonium.
We need to access the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down. They have the two.
Yeah. What is the interact button? Oh.
An intricate web of blue lines. It still kind of looks like a map gone. For you to discover. Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let me talk to him quick.
Yes? What do you want to know? Ah, yes. The case briefed you 3 days ago. During that time, the victim had been a security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. They didn't identify. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the No, it's not a particularly mysterious...
The lieutenant adjusts his collar.
Good.
Alright, you little shit.
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
Not all of us. Act like that.
No one's moving anywhere. Kuno, but you and Kuno are good for now, pals. And you're back in business.
Kuno is a merciful...
The fuck about it? Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor. Kuno's fuckgimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant. Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that. Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
Hey?
Kuno kicked that shit in the... Yeah? That's... You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck them. Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly Union cow fucker came around? So yeah, he's the one you wanna...
Curious, my liege.
Yeah? Kuno's doing chatter.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy.
Fuck are you talking about?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. You're testing...
Get lost,
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Inside, you see a set of steering
Yeah,
wheels,
I got it.
a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How... Third officer. Got it.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isoleri law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem alongside EPIS and the coalition.
No, and I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow. 57.
In the cabin, you see.
Okay. Okay. I don't like. What? So I have two, so that means I could like level up two things. No, I don't really care. It'll probably be good.
Can I help you?
Wait, what?
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor.
You broke the skewer.
I assure you it was a...
It's as if he can't decide whether to be angry or...
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was...
a tender type of hope.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
Really?
I should... Thanks, I guess.
Or can you give him a moment? Somehow you realize this is not going to net you any professional discounts. Already he's reverting.
What thing? What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. He wasn't pan-fried. He was... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook... Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types.
He hates the union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to...
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. We don't. We have to wait.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept.
What?
You've...
Yes, have you got it? For the room, 60 real. Like what? I was rarely enjoying
So how much money do I have? Do I have none? So there really nothing up here?
The door is closed. There is no answer. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something. The door is mute and indifferent. Your despair is...
Okay, so that's just my room. No? Oh, okay. 60 real. Damn. Pretty sure I already looked. I don't need to. So can I sleep? Is that how that works?
The bed is cold and not particularly...
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after...
Okay. Can you get water? All right. Oh, what's up? Tabbed? Okay, I don't know what that means. Hi. Sure. Tabbed.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see...
No idea. Looks like he works for White Pines. Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do.
The man does not mind. You probably need them.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens.
Well.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up, but you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? Why did you say that?
No. But isn't that a saying? Up on Marvel hit.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head.
I don't understand what this does.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Don't you welcome to Revacholmi. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it's men like you who keep Revachol divided.
Yeah.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said...
I know exactly what you meant. You think But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM.
Yeah.
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
You two make a cute couple.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes.
Whatever you say, officers. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. Apples?
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Fine.
Alright. What this?
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. Frit? I think they think that the extra tea makes it funkier.
The story goes that normal fritta.
Okay. I'm not, I don't really know anything. I mean, not really. No. I didn't know him at all.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us.
Okay. I don't know, really. Uh-huh.
Well, fuck you too, bitch. Got her.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grad made the windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a the driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep. Large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Likely, yes. This guy's...
Wait, what did he even do? I don't even remember what he said at the beginning.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have good. We're fighting for a cause. Besides,
I'm a detective, man. I don't give a shit about this.
It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Cool.
Rights of people.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. We have family.
So do we, Scab.
Okay.
scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife? The little boy had it good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me, pardon the choice.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation.
Okay.
Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun. So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. I did some research into this armadura.
How does it come up?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay.
It's implied he finds...
The mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. It's a minor nuisance. It's all good. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from...
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor.
Okay. Who this?
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company. No, you don't. You need to get...
Show him the hand still got it. Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Begging for help. You gave the world eugenics. You dominated. You will be superseded.
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
When they're not gonna be able to push him, I don't know.
Enough with this begging. Bring your troops. The walls will be...
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take the best idea. Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic...
You are obviously a liberal, Sayonite. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. Those are a receding genetic pool has led them out on the Vespertine. The other overproduction, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk. The Areopagi, the land
nature was not capable of more.
Type B.
The Koikos of Graal
Yes, pinkness is a the koi.
Wouldn't he be
What
one
the fuck?
for ethnostates?
Its leaders ever surely.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
The revolution came to Ravachol from. The revolution is fat enough of Tibet mediocrity. Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric. It would be cruel to entertain ours. You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is that? You need to internalize what you have heard here. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss. Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One
correct.
Ah, damn. Sure. Where's the plunge?
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
It's the jam, my man.
Jam.
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo. Feels like forever.
Mazoon is an antiquated term for heavy
Yeah, imagine.
Behind the laugh, however.
So tell me, what do you need? He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological.
Ask for his conclusion.
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms.
Time to arrest him. Relax.
Right.
He's merely joking.
Yeah.
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo.
Damn, that's cool.
Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing.
That's pretty cool. Like
they
that.
usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically.
He ain't one of us drivers.
It's easy to see the man taps his fingers rhythmically.
Don't be a stranger.
I don't really care about this right now, to be honest. Where's the pawn shop? There we go. Awesome. It even has the ligatures.
It's not often that I see officers. What can I...
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the ship.
I haven't had any problems.
Who are your customers?
All kinds of people. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep my distance from all men.
He doesn't know anything.
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a ask around the harbour.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colours. Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to rate, a drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Why on earth?
There's a note of indignation in it. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
I was with the emergency relief. Had to take Perolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now. There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget it. So much disappointment. No one's. Everyone.
So much.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen? I like the theory more than the story.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of... Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, he won't be your nog, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
Every day. Here you go, man.
Not so sure about this. Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop, not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
I respect your decision, officer. What else can I help you with?
Oh, wait, what?
Here you go.
Not so sure about this.
Of course. Someone else came here.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. Truth be told.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' military.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the Force. We have to find out.
My apologies,
A needle in a haystack.
Of course. Sure thing. You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. And I don't...
He's not telling you the whole story.
You weren't quiet yourself. You were very distraught. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. 15 real.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then this has got to be the most. There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
No apologies necessary, officer. Sure, man.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved, and one especially catches your eye. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite.
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Is the Harmon Welshie W2. Made in Vesp.
Bruh. I'm broke like a motherfucker.
You see rows of toy soldiers. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
So... Huh. Ooh. Well, I'm looking tough now.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
Nice.
From the corner of your eye, you see
Very good stuff. I wasn't here to witness it.
the words, Daredevil.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day. Sure thing. Want some too?
Why not?
Well, there's the fishing village. Yeah, not really much.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. This panel usually pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks again. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cold gust of... A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close. Isn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
When? What the fuck day is today? Move, bitch. Bones.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measure.
Honey, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. See? You're munching and...
Ah, mon Dieu.
I hope you pass out from it.
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Measuring. This must... You're such a wuss.
The hell?
Sure, officer. I am René Arnoux, and my specially able... Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting in Martinez. The union is the law. The cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with...
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
The fuck?
I know the...
Oh, René. If you only knew life beyond confrontations.
Alright, so they're useless.
This Postler Vantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet.
Okay. Good boy.
The box seems happy.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
So, alright, I'll be honest, I'm kind of lost. I have no money. I guess we'll go to Kuno.
Welcome to Crime, Romance and Bio. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the end. I am.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me. Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Great.
Her opinion of her daughter.
My precious. Her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as a young girl should be. With
The woman before you scans the store. Her shoulders.
What is this?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural inhabitants of Ilif. Aside from poking at it,
Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the...
she speaks almost as if she's trying to... Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more... Just as you're about to pull apart the curtain...
Sir, don't touch that. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous. Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't... No! Please just talk...
Talking is always good. Go see what there is. Something mysterious about the curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you.
Hello again, esteemed officer. I already told you. It's just a... Just let it go, officer.
She recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of.
It's just for decoration. Okay, fine. It's just... Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've...
Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail.
Wow. Void raves. You have new words.
Yes, I've contacted the wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect... Oh, this! No, it's a... There are numerous...
Desert pygmy shamans. Doesn't seem like the spell is working. There are no customers around except you.
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts. I know what to do and what to avoid. Sir, this is a book. Besides, this would only tempt the phantoms of doom. They can sense the desperation, you know. The curse. It's the curse.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Everyone knows that all the previous... There's something wrong with this building.
Sounds familiar.
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. Most certainly not.
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective. Time to fire up the old lie machine.
No.
The lieutenant looks at you. You've got this. Just go with it. This is elegant.
You're called... what?
He turns away. Not before you can see. Technically, that's what crime bros would do. Yes. Commit crimes.
Sir, I really don't have time for your jokes. The situation is very serious. Okay, but please, only a few questions.
The woman before you scans the store.
Alright, whatever.
The curtains tattered with age. You see a dimly lit...
I warned you! You're unleashing...
It's okay, I got this.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dust. Only an echo. No one is there.
Okay, I was not prepared for the door. That freaked me out. Alright, I don't care. It was boring.
An old call box with a matrix of pushback. East Delta Commerce Center. An off-key melody starts playing after you.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have...
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Pardon? This is not... Please just...
A single beep. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. You ring the doorbell. What an ominous name for a hair salon. You ring the doorbell. You wait for a minute. You wait for a minute. What looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a... You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if...
Yes, hello. This is Triton Penniel. Have you...
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges.
It's you.
Who cares that you don't remember? No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been... Ever since I came to...
A spot of static overrides her words.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally...
She sounds like she's about to... She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read. No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find silence, silence, silence. Nothing happens after silence. This button looks new, but someone...
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
look, there's my shoe. I'll get up there. Where's this idiot?
Fuck, does Kuno care? So? Yeah, so? Kuno sent you fat! Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people. You got fucked. You got fucked, pig, after this shit. You better have something real interesting.
Yeah, real interesting.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't...
Wait, what?
Advanced race theory.
Right.
This trash container is locked. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the cave. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? What do you mean, feel? We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
Yeah, let's do that.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of the material delicate. These are clearly not boots. The cadaver slowly twists on the...
Alright, let's go back in here. Who this? Hello.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long an hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself. If you... Maybe later? What happened, man? You used to get your drink on and your act together.
Damn it, you're right. I am an alcoholic cop.
Can I help you? Do I have a shaker in my hand?
He sounds irritated, and it's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding...
Am I wearing a little... Am I smiling? Do you see me because I'm not a bartender, I'm...
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Like what? Mine? No, it...
Thank you for clearing that up.
Why? To keep the hobos and...
I thought as much.
Well, yes.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
What do you need them?
It concerns the case.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
Oh, I think there was a door in here. Looking good, baby.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and like two baby crocodiles. It's pretty clear, a normal, good, they're balanced, comfy.
Nah, I'm an alcoholic, but I hit rock bottom. We're role playing it as if that was rock bottom the other day, okay? And I think that's how we'll do it. You said after 13, so I think I can go to the kitchen.
A thin man is smoking. As you step in, he nods toward the table. Okay, it's definitely not his name. The man puts his cup down and replies something. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiled. The man ponders his cooking utensils.
Okay. Nice.
You see a heavy steel door. You immediately feel drawn to the color. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. It leads to a side building.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Yes.
It's hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The door does not.
What's up, bitch? I'm back.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Oh, yes, that door. Sure. No, I don't have a...
Wondering about it is,
or some boring storage...
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay. A little. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though. After the animals. And I haven't found a key, so... Yes?
Interesting.
This trash container with a well-oiled crack. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. There is, but you won't. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg. A box falls into among the threadbare kitchen towels. Something catches as the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage.
The victim's clothes? Drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the
The fuck's he on about? Kids?
See?
The lieutenant nods. It's just organic waste. Nothing. It's nothing. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. Something larger. A clipboard.
Officer, is that your paperwork? It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street date on it. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case.
Some items, such as the
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of only in its social. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Bruh.
That's one thing off the list.
So fucking throws me off.
It's just a racist mug. What's this? Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
What?
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it? It's the legend found in the trash. There's a piece of toilet paper. It's a metaphor. Thank you, waterlogged ledger. Below the pathetic, it's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if still wet. The toilet paper peels off the plastic. An aluminium block runs the width. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks.
The lieutenant fears this will lead to fiddling with the delicate, folding headlights on his motor carriage. They're dear to him.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden, they're not exactly white. Once in a while, there's a work, strife, poverty. The general. It's the middle of March.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That's okay. We all do.
Like a fan of girls, the checkered... Yes, it appears you employ a title, one might say. Yes, all caps. One is called, others appear more. It's going to take an effort to piece...
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene? Good. That's a good one.
He understands your
But do you also use the titular? Well, so do I. In our defense, officer, almost... It's a holdover from the early... Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one... The man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death... I pray his loved... Rail spiked through the head. He died.
There is, for precisely one more. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. It's downright incriminating. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them. Absolutely motionless at first, then animated slowly. The threat has passed. He is thankful it has passed. Onto the paper with a brash free hand, uncannily similar to the inspect, get the body, interview the cafe. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is...
No, actually. Any ideas? Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly paper. Yes, you can piece them to... Why, yes, your precinct... Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to... Feeling isn't probably for the best. Because HD, it takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want? This one is relatively cause of failure. Rent to the mural is enormous. True love is, people call it that thing. And the graffito crew is easy. The case files do not show you finding. The crew agrees. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, a staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter. AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA Leslie. The only way for Leslie to stop. You would think that, but you're wrong. Can you keep yourself off the threatening? Fine. It's plain to see from the good. You're learning. If the files, he must, in the process, he can't get out, which is also, some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the insufferable dicks. Young people, they were leaving it out in all these cigarette butts. No, you didn't have time for that. It would be very, that's all you got. Who knows? Those pages are missing. Don't worry. One day you may still catch the murder. Tom beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang. Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve. Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. No. He was off. Okay. So the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere. And you look into it. Here's the set. Yeah. So anyway, no one enters. Mills has no idea. See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah. It was that. Turns out hookah does do something. Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? I don't know. Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the... In the back, you see... Then rip them from the... 3. The topmost, you don't have to be a monetary penalized, but they appear pleasantly vague. These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at a dozen pages of thin copy paper. Bright, yes, all that remains now is to fill those full. The rest of the stinking cellulose it's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. Blue. The blue heart. Something rattles inside. Permeables. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see it with your hands. You 4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board. Is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess, suddenly afraid of you for some. The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base... Lonesome, long way home.
Do that first. Damn, dude, my voice is going.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out. The white suede feels luxurious.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start.
He's down playing. The dashboard lights up. The lights unfold.
There you go.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are the rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet...
Let me see. Right here. It has its problems.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. The first row has 18 dots. Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet. The next is the
I feel like if I was
longest.
role-playing,
It
that'd be me,
runs
you know?
all the
Pretty
way
good.
around
And
the
you don't
border.
even...
You count 216 perforations. Considering that the last row has that's it.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers.
The first row represents your years of service. That's what it says. I might... Yes. This next row... Wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you... Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there. For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in... There are certain officers who treat their kills like... But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of...
The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page.
What? Can I? Oh, it's literally there, okay.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found... How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would...
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. Thank you anyway.
Yes. Absolutely out.
You wait and see, Cafeteria. Absolutely in the question. Your body is ready, sire.
Bangers. I don't know what the fuck to do. Go talk to him. Mm.
The unpromising race pupil return and look, Bay. The minion of law is also a racist, but his racism is basic and raw.
So unadvanced.
The basic race education he received in high school has led him to think basic racist. I take pity on you. You clearly want to enter the harbor bad, like a little boy who wants very well.
Finally. Let's go.
Wait, where do I get in though? Here? Okay. Critical race theory, dog. My jam.
On second glance, someone...
It's unfortunate for the Union to...
Let's see what's inside. The drawer opens hundreds of documents containing... and the same material. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and... Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. It appears to be a to-do list. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special whirling. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht. Remember, Leo, Everard, all items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled. Hundreds of and the same materials. You already went through all of these. The drawer slides shut.
Ooh.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, token.
Yeah.
found empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone, well, they went through 6 bottles of potent...
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. It really doesn't.
This is the night watchman's booth. You need to rest. Your body is aching. Getting in here.
If you must.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. It's a black and white photo of René. Looks like he's about to smile.
Why did you take that picture of René? Fine, but let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. Oh boy, where to start? Maybe this was a bad idea. You stand and exit the booth.
Nice. Look. I want it. Fuck, man.
Yes?
Dick.
Before you is a walrus of a man, seated behind it. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his...
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's
Mr.
good of you two to
Dubois.
stop by.
I can't do
Please,
it.
have a seat. I'm Everard Clare. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my...
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand...
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to us. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating...
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain... This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could...
Don't mention it. But also, don't forget it. I'm just kidding.
Is he? He's not.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun.
His slug-like lip. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its breath. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, "Be very worried."
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'll
Harry?
let him think, you know,
You
lead him
seem
along.
anxious. Don't be. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing.
Officer, we will deal with this later.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You want to cry?
Mr. Dubois.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps
Mr. Dubois. Mr. Dubois. Harry. Mr. Dubois, are you okay?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry.
Okay, enough. We are here to...
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
True.
Oh my. Don't think...
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel reinforced. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
I can certainly see how having him up there... But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. And, Jean, please take it easy with the race signs. He's had enough of that. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you. Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview, but there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hang.
Yes, that sounds...
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly... And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying...
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish...
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. Harry, I'm a very busy man.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Fantastic! You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Just open the door. You don't need to go... Yes, your gun will be found, Harry.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage. Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with...
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in. Now, please.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I am...
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white Union man.
Cool. Nice. So let's stop at the Frites store. Hello? Oh. Alright. I don't actually want an RPG to be honest. I'm just gonna do like two things real quick. Let me pause, I'll be right back.
The lyrics to this container song, the accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice.
Container, container,
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's...
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to... Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No. Oh, yes. Born and raised people say us Ubies are up...
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scab. We're on a strike.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everett, but Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble. Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
Sure, sure. How can I help you? Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded. Bye-bye now.
Yeah. Loot. Yeah. Oh, fuck me, bro. Ah.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. Marsh. Up with a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air. With a surprisingly quiet thunk.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit.
Motherfucker.
Before you stands a cargo container.
You do? There are 1 million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? There may very well be. We are not here to interact.
You attempt to turn the handle. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions. No reply. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because what wasn't an option? Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective.
Motherfucker.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the rail. This is your cloak. You can feel it.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia. The service cloak issued to you.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost... I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours.
Damn, that's kind of sick. Yeah. Well, motherfucker. Balls. How do I get down there?
The unpromising race. So it was. My unpromising race pupil entered the harbor and used my superior.
You're so
There's a but.
But while I am gone, someone.
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
The woman's gaze followed.
So, you guys are like cops or something? Have you ever thought that maybe things should go?
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
Wait, so who are these guys? They're protesting the Union?
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand farewell, ham sandwich. You are a Union man from now on.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your...
He had nothing to do with it.
What? Damn, I look good.
So,
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man, too.
it's but a rest area on the right. You talk to the boss. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Oh, say no more. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Polar Weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the Whaling and Rags. That's all I know. Our organization...
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and jug. I'm more of a philosophical duckworth.
He means he's not going to tell you, cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Who he is, and what they're fighting for?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union.
He's not lying about not doing it.
Understood. This has been a flim.
No problem. I wish that.
Money.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of. You should take care of that man. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RC.
Though he finds this situation frustrating,
Is this about the questions again? Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else I can...
no, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you.
Damn, I'm really dosing myself up with copium here, huh? I'm gonna be fucking addicted to these cough drops, man.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? For the room, 60 real. Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an...
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleagues...
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment. Good luck trying to use it. All the locks have an electronic component. Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Am I really gonna break the door down?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Oh yeah. Bro.
Hello, hello.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcap.
Yes.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course. I'm in.
Thank you. Here's the 60 real you need for your bill.
The rest is for him. To compensate for the pain of being separated, the windfall is a small...
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Yeah, I don't, you know.
Another time.
You know what I might have to do? I might have to pay for prio. Might have to do it. Just pay for prio till I get caught. Don't think I'm too far away.
Can I help you? Yes, well. Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you...
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can...
Isn't there only 2 rooms?
This is the door to the room.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress.
Pretty nifty little space.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically. I have a cigarette every night when I go over.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have You mean this? This isn't cool. It's
Keeping the habit within the parameters.
Yes. It's been... Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approached. I would say our initial inspection. In addition, we got that body down from the tree. We still have to perform the autopsy, though. And there's more work. Very important indeed. He wasn't particular.
He's not saying much on the matter.
We didn't talk to the Wild Pines rep. We really must do that tomorrow. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice? It's impressive, especially for... Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of... The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any... We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually...
When power calls you, you come.
But as you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in Rome, we don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courant and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is the coalition government. The RCM was formed, or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government formed the RCM. Be sentimental if you like. Either
or if they think you do.
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Do you?
I don't...
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI.
I don't know what's happening.
We're simply vigilantes. Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez. Most of them, at least, especially
the dying lights of This soldier is the highlight of the day. An aerostatic passes overhead.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that... It's our fault for leaving it. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in... Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic... Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
I'd say we did good work. Sure thing, buddy.
The window stands broken in its frame. The shards face outward. Whatever broke, a fine web of scarring covers the back of your more likely a projectile than a held object. It is too large for a bullet, yet the shoe you found on the balcony fits the hole almost as congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe, and maybe, just maybe, you were trying to smash your own.
Damn.
The bed is cold, and
going to bed does sound kind of nice right now.
the sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Sleep.
And then sleep doesn't come.
Fuck.
And then sleep doesn't come. Obviously, you're in bed. Maybe it's the bed's fault. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half something to do with. What was it that the lieutenant said? Union, your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you.
Oh my God, it's me.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? What it says on the can, Harry? Answer. Do you remember your wife's hand on your face? That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours? No, it's gone. Freed. You found Elysium. Everything. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in the... You're trying to what? I can't hear you.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this Oh yes, party boy. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
There we go. Good.
Good going, buddy. Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a... You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to... It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself. Are you sure? ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days. Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. The door is closed. Still no answer.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them. I mean, ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly a men who drink beer for breakfast. There's talk of one more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk
Good. A power move. But aren't you curious to know?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think
Just a moment. And there's no...
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine,
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Please don't trouble yourself about me. The Union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth to let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back, but I was also...
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
That's just it. But you...
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead...
Just some field work, sweetie. But they should...
The water lock. That was broken. Could this...
Oh, sweetie. Gary's as loyal as they come. Oh, my. What happened? Well, whatever the cause...
You're welcome.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the...
This will surely lead... Yes, some...
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for... Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, dear. I'm not sure where...
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you... It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the...
Oh, well...
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook.
One other thing. He'll likely have all... We'll be celebrating our 16th via dating agency. We hit it off. I hope I've been useful. Oh, sweetie.
The lieutenant gives you a side...
Well?
Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. Here comes the intro.
Where other phasmids imitate stick, hence its name.
To be honest, this animal sounds like a cryptid. You wouldn't have...
I smell pseudoscience, he's thinking. Not a big fan of that.
It's simply elusive. So much so that...
Establishment. I thought so.
Not at all. Oh, I doubt it. Well, of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be... Oh, dear. I'm afraid I'm not. Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand.
Power play. It's raining again.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely...
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Yes.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up!
It's not about cutting. And no, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work. An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able. Usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Your station would not have... It's either this, or we complete the initial interviews. We already met Evrard, that only leaves the Wild Pines representative. There's one in town, negotiating the strike. She could have...
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Shoot, Looney Rooney. The blue heart. Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do. Fuck it hard. Corpo the clown. Come back later, Corpo.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not try...
Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe, after he's gone asleep.
Come on, officer. You know what...
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers...
Unfortunately, no. They are better than nothing. That's right.
You knew it, because, yeah, we got this. We're...
Fucking hell, man. Dude's a mother...
The rotting man lies. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. The dead man stares. Above those, an 11 field.
That's you.
The corpse lies there.
KK-57.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
Next, NA. Next, NA.
Dry 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side. He nods.
Mondial.
Fair to olive-skinned. The pudgy mess of...
Fucky!
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and...
We're still going with March 4th. 51. What else?
KK.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
A silent nod. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row. Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse. Elsewhere yet, an obese female, and so, all across Jamrock.
We should start the book.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on it.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The rest of the clothes have been removed
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to. You have deserved them more than any.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50 tattoos. The upper torso is covered. The assistant has. The deceased has a belt, well nourished. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with the age.
The hair under your latex fingers feels cold to touch, wet. The stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to the latex.
Lividity is consistent.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know? Talking shit about Kuno.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Ligature mark. The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the bell so we can get to the ligature mark. It's no use. We should get chain cutters. You can try with them. I have a damn corpse. We had a good rhythm going.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vatna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic. Because it's nice and orderly, well-laid palettes, easy on the eyes, rhythmic pattern, calms your mind. No, there's more to this. Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones. There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anyway, maybe more than 12. No. 1. Standard work. 2. Standard work boot. 3. Hobnail. 4. Standard work boot. Number you don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints of. 5. Another. 6. An aberration. Impossible to tell. Could also have been. You're not bad. It's 7. The glowing outline of. 8. And yet another stand.
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? A woman? Or a kid? Okay. How do
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
Understood. Anything 200? Could it be the combined weight of two people?
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is...
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used the...
Maybe there was a physically impressive strongman in their midst. Someone who wanted to impress their peers.
You mean a display of athletic ability meant to belittle the victim? Interesting. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor? Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
I don't know why I said that. We are not...
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drum.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south, toward the traffic jam.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems
The rotting man lies. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep.
Motherfucker. Alright, I'm going to bed. What the fuck is this shit? Alright. See you all later, I guess. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know.